Ah! Ew. Hey, I'm Hayden Panettiere. Wait. Hey, I'm Hayden Panettiere. This is my ET retrospective. We're gonna go through some of my iconic moments.
My brother told me to watch his chicken nuggets for a minute so no one eats them.
Oh my gosh, my Wendy's commercial. This one was when Dave Thomas was actually alive.
Who ate my nuggets?
Dave Thomas.
There he is, yes, there he is. Dave. I wanted to eat the nuggets every take.
It's hard not to try one.
I wanted to stuff my face, and they had a spit bucket. So they kept having to come over to spit the nugget out, spit the nugget out. And I was like, but can I just do this one? Like, they were like, trust me. Obviously, they had done it a million times before, and kids had swallowed them every time, and then ended up not feeling so well. But afterwards, after the commercial was done, then they let me stuff my face.
No.
Guiding light. And I remember this scene. Oh, I killed Mommy's boyfriend. I shot him.
I had to pick up the gun and make Carl dead. I made Carl dead, Daddy.
That is admission to guilt right there.
It's okay.
I learned how to cry on cue by my mom taught me how to do it. Before a crying scene, I would go into the corner and I would think of something that made me really sad. At a smaller age, it was like, you know, my pet that just passed away. Like, I would bring the tears up, and then, you know, hold them back, and then wait till it was time. Sometimes I'll play a sad song in my earpods.
Do you have a go-to sad song that you put on the?
It's, of course, it's In the Arms of the Angels, Sarah McLachlan. But I was doing it before the puppy commercial.
Do a curtsy. There we go. Oh, right here. Nice.
Oh my! Look at those! I curtsied. Somebody asked me the other day if I could curtsy, and I said I don't think I've ever curtsied, but that is not true.
Mom.
Dot, you're a young queen ant, and your wings are too little to be.
I was talking to Mother. You're not the queen yet, Adam.
Now, Dot, be nice to your sister.
Hayden was only 8 years old when she voiced Dot in A Bug's Life. That's the same age her daughter Kaya is now.
She has not seen A Bug's Life yet. I couldn't get her to watch it because we were stuck at Finding Nemo. We were stuck at Finding Nemo for a very long time. But thank God Moana saved us.
I am Moana.
And Moana happens to be one of my favorite movies, so I loved it. But it was every day. And then it was on the iPads. It was in America it's Teletubbies, and in Ukraine it's Telepusiki. Remember the Titans. This movie was my favorite movie to film.
The whole thing was so fun. It was just almost the funnest thing that I've ever worked on.
You have no idea how many times in my life I have wished and prayed. If I had a wish to go back to any time in my life, it would be going back to Remember the Titans.
I hate playing with dolls. I'm not playing, I'm accessorized.
Yeah, why don't you go accessorize? Don't you want to go accessorize with me?
At the time, I had no idea that I was working with Denzel Washington, one of the best actors of all time, that Ryan Gosling was going to become Ryan Gosling, that Kate Bosworth was gonna become who she became. I mean, there were so many stars made from this movie. Whenever I see them, I still expect them to treat me like I'm the 10-year-old, like still love on me like they did when I was 10 years old. First time I saw them, like after Remember Titans, I had grown up a bit, and the reaction was much different. It was much different, and I was like so confused and didn't understand why. Like why aren't you like picking me up and throwing me around, being like, oh my God, I love you? And I had like matured, and it would have been inappropriate.
We watched Hayden grow up on screen and on red carpets.
Bare back, ooh, showing a little skin. A little young. That was like a 12-year-old version of like a Playboy bunny outfit. I'm shocked that my father obviously was not present. That was it was the day my dad was not present.
All we gotta do is stick together. Everything's gonna be okay.
Thanks for trying, Aunt Helen, but it's not gonna be okay.
Raising Helen.
I'm the older sister. I'm the mean one.
Is she mean in real life?
No. You're not mean. You're nice.
Look at Abby. Abigail is so young. Abigail Breslin. I have known Abby and Spencer Breslin since they were even smaller than this, since before this. We grew up like auditioning together. Spencer actually did pull a prank on me. We shot that on Universal Studio lot, and during lunch we went over to the other side into Universal Studios, and we went and did the backdraft. And when we got back to get back in to go, because lunch was over, to go back to work, they were like, "Where are your passes?" And we were like, "We forgot them. We're sorry. We really are there." And Spencer was walking by and was like, Spencer, tell them who we are. Tell them who we are. And he goes, "Never seen him in my life." And walks off. I couldn't believe it. Just walked off. He got me. Funny kid.
Hayden revealed a hidden talent for her 2005 film, Ice Princess.
Okay, we're in. Definitely top 4. You're going to the sectionals.
I got really good at one point at the end. Like, I really got good. I could do an actual spin. Taught myself to do a spin. I loved skating backwards as fast as I could. I wish I had kept up that that sport. It's not one of those like riding a bike where you can just put the skates back on and you can still do that triple axel. No, you have to stay on that every day. But it was good at the time, and I had a lot of fun. Bring it on, all or nothing. Oh yeah, gonna get a little crumpier. I've been asked to crump, and I'm like, hey, no, like I actually gotta go to the bathroom right now.
Sorry, but you don't make the rules.
I do. It's not our fault you couldn't bring it, Winnie.
I love Rihanna. I've seen her over the years, and we always say hello to each other, and she's the best. I just bought a giant coffee table book of hers, so she's being her bad self in my house too.
Camera ready?
Yeah, almost. Hold on.
Heroes. Oh, the first time you meet Claire Bennett.
Oh my God.
I went up, it's all one shot. I went up, and when I got to the top, I dove out of the way, and the stunt double who was in the harness was the one that fell. And I desperately wanted to do my own stunt, but I'm Nobody got hurt, but I'm glad I didn't because the harness broke later that day and could have been bad, but it looks really cool the way that he did that.
Save the cheerleader, save the world.
Creepy whispers, like people who walk past and go, save the cheerleader, save the what?
Wow.
I'm like, dude, no.
I do have people scream at me, save the cheerleader, save the world in the most random places.
Then it's time for your last chance question.
Yes, Scream 4.
Texas Chainsaw, Dawn of the Dead, The Hills Have Eyes, Amityville Horror.
I memorized that like as soon as I got the script. I wanted to make sure I got that right so that on the day I could just bang it out, and they were shocked that I got it.
I got it right.
Wes was shocked, and I was like, Wes is happy with me. That's awesome. Wes Craven.
Who invited you, Trevor?
Yeah, it was thrilling that people fell in love with Kirby. I loved playing Kirby, so I'm glad they loved her as much as I did. I don't usually have a lot of expectations in life, in this industry. Expectations lead to disappointment, so if you don't have expectations, you're never disappointed. You can always be pleasantly surprised and happy.
Hey, Mark.
Oh gosh, pregnant me on Nashville.
Woo! Think I gave them enough of a heads up. I just saw my whole stomach off camera. Go,
my daughter was such a kicker and a mover, a rocker and a roller. Her whole body, I mean, people would get so freaked out because she would flip over, not just like a hand or a foot or anything, like her whole body would roll over.
Our poor DP Michael Lohman's usually sticking me behind a counter or a couch or making me carry a purse that is far too large for me.
Oh yeah, trying to hide the pregnancy in the beginning. I'm not one of the models who you can't tell is pregnant till you look at their belly, and then afterwards like can't tell they were ever pregnant. That is not me. You could see it. It was written all over my face.
She later confessed she had a hard time with her character's postpartum depression storyline because she struggled with it too in real life.
You're completely MIA for like 3 days now? You don't even want to hold your dog?
I have a meeting, okay? And no, I don't have that postpartum, whatever the hell you call it, crap.
My character was going through a lot of tough stuff and stuff that I could really relate to in my own life. So acting it out on screen had its moments, made it a little difficult. It hit home. For some reason, when it hits so close to home, it's almost like it does the opposite for the acting though. It makes you unable to connect with it, like if you have to be emotional. But I mean, I love the performance scenes. The performance scenes, like, who wouldn't love to pretend to be a musician, a singer, a rock star, a country music star for a few years? I've thought about releasing my own album. Maybe one day I will. It's not off the table. But we'll see. I have a lot of things that I want to do, so we'll see which comes first.
Can I help you?
Special Agent Kirby Reed, FBI.
Scream 6, I was hoping that it was going to be similar to Scream 4 in just the way that that cast and crew became like family. We had so much fun. The cast was fantastic, so supportive of each other. Loved that Kirby came back as the badass that she is.
We share a certain history, yeah.
going through all the moments of my career that I forgot was actually, it was really, really fun, really funny, and nice to get a different perspective on myself at different ages in my life, because you remember it differently than it happened. But they're great memories, fond memories.
What's next for Hayden Panettiere?
There are things in the works. There are things in the works. Good things take time, so you will know when it's time.